everyone, it's me Jenny and it's time for another random vlog Tuesday in Bob Doody What's It. And today I was inspired by Hank Green's video on his 15 favourite feelings to talk about my 15 favourite feelings, and because it is my day off tomorrow, I am drinking of the alcohols today. This is an odd combination. I didn't have any lemonade. This is elderflower and blackcurrant Pimm's with strawberry garnish because there were strawberries. I was like, hey, make it garnishy, why not? And with, because I had no lemonade, it's with apple juice, watered down apple juice. It's not the best. I definitely prefer it with lemonade, but it's still pretty good. And so in order to punctuate my random 15 favourite feelings, I will be taking a sip for every one of my 15 favourite feelings. We'll see how I can get before I run out of concentration. I really like when you get home and you've had a really long day and get into bed and your bed is so snuggly and it's just like you roll into bed and you can like face plant in your pillow and it's like fresh sheets and it's so snuggly and it's like the perfect temperature, and you do that thing like cats do where that's sort of like happy, like it's so snuggly, it's unbelievable feeling. I like it when you're like the smell of fresh cut grass or like damp earth in the middle of the wood, just like those sort of like smells that like when you're like having conversation with someone and you're talking about something that you've been worried about and you're like really hoping that you're not being overly obsessive and worrying about these things, and you've come up with a couple of solutions but you really want to bring it up and you're not sure how to bring it up, and then they bring it up and they've got exactly the same solutions that you've been clicking over in your head and you're like, we're on the same page. When you're hanging out with some friends and you literally can't stop laughing and you start laughing and it's like kind of a ripple of giggles in like the little circle of friends and you just can't stop, and it's just wonderfully nostalgic and beautiful and just happy and amazing. I really love it when you're listening to music and like somehow the world like synchronizes with the music you're listening to, like just there's this kind of rhythm, and like it's when I like dancing, it's when you get that kind of like buzz where everything's just perfect. It's a movie moment where everything's just beautiful musical synergy and you're just floating through the world like I am the star in my own story, and it's awesome. When it's really rainy, and like I love it when there's a storm coming in and you get this kind of buzz in the air and then the rain comes and it's just this energy that you get. Like when I like lean out my bedroom window at 3 o'clock in the morning to like hear the sound of the rain bucketing it through the trees outside, I love that sort of like, it all smells fresh and gorgeous and I just love that feeling. Equally, I love the feeling when it's you've just had a really long hot dry summer and it's the first morning you wake up and you smell kind of a freshness in the air, sort of crispness in comparison to like the kind of hot dryness, and also when you're coming out of winter and it's the first day that you wake up and you're like, oh, it's not that cold, it's kind of mild and pleasant. When you're really hungry and then food turns up like a takeaway and you kind of make, like I personally make kind of like demon happy noises, like a demon who is like really like he's found a soul he loves, and I just make these weird sort of like oh, so hungry, so hungry. I might be slightly crazy. Oh well. That feeling that you get when you watch or experience something that you experienced as a child, and the nostalgia there and the original feeling is there, but like having an adult perspective adds like an entire another level. It doesn't take away from the previous experience, but it adds a whole other texture and a whole other thing from an adult perspective, and I really love it when like you're reading a book or you're watching a film and you get that sort of like ooh feeling. Similarly, when you leave a movie theatre and you have that like buzzy happy feeling, like I keep talking about movies, it may be that I really like movies, maybe that's what I always do on this channel, but that sort of like movie moment when you leave a cinema and you just kind of have that like, everything's my oyster, I'm feeling like really cool and really sophisticated and I can walk around and it's awesome, and that's all like critical analysis, like I'm feeling happy with the world and I could talk about this movie, or I could just be in a movie, I could be an action star, I could do that backflip kick thing that one guy did that was awesome. Wow, there's a lot of sugar in this, I imagine, because I'm quite hyper. I've been trying to crack that puzzle for ages and you've kind of given up, but you're kind of still invested, and then you finally crack it, and instead of getting that, oh, I should have got that hours ago feeling, you get that, oh, I finally got it and it's amazing and I'm awesome and a super genius, and that doesn't happen to me very often, but when it does, it's amazing. You see someone that you haven't seen in a really long time and like it takes you a little while to readjust to being around them, and like you've kind of forgotten what they look like slightly, but then like you actually spend a bit of time with them and you're like, yeah, I know this is very similar to John's one, but like you're like, yeah, I get to, like I can have this conversation and it's awesome to hang out with you again and I miss you and I wish you were in my life more often type thing. I have no idea what number I'm on. You find out that someone that you like also likes and respects you. That's nifty. I know that's again like what Hank says, but it's dang nifty when you're like, I like and respect you, and they're like, I like and respect you too. Not that that's generally how the conversation goes, but there we go. And I have no idea what number I'm on, but generally when you have that happy buzzy feeling in your happy place. I swear I'm not drunk, I'm just, I've had a very long day and now I'm very relaxed, so there we go. Thank you all for watching. Feel free to comment down below what are your top favourite feelings and favourite sort of like emotional happy buzzy moments and why. And yeah, I will see you guys all very soon.